As the dark matter wraith materialized, Eve drew her weapon and decided the order of combat.
They're back!
Coming to you semi-coherent from the Beer to Whiskey pop-up studios.
It just gets better.
It really does.
On the taproom floor at the Greenville Beer Exchange, or GBX, as these two often call it,
Just does.
on the expansive block and a half of South Lawrence Street in glorious, spectacular downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of Big Jon and Five. And that's where we get my good buddy here on the other end of the dais, Big Jon Richards, who is our certified Cicerone / beer whisperer, to pick a beer from one of GBX's 23 taps, or hundreds.
Scores. That's where
And
we're
more
going.
scores.
Scores.
Cans and bottles in the retail store up front. We sniff, we sip with some bits. Sometimes John tells us a little bit about the brewery. Sometimes he tells us a little bit about brewing. It's always a surprise, but the one thing that is not a surprise is we drink a lot of beer. And in these little tiny glasses. And that brings us to introducing our special guest, our good friend Susie Barrows, who has a wine store of her own in the greater Greenville area.
Noble Vice.
Noble Vice. Check it out.
And I forget what.
We're sure lost.
But
Let's drink beer.
We're so happy to have her here with us
I'm
today.
happy to be here.
She's threatening us with leaving, so we're going to keep
Yeah,
plying her with alcohol.
like at this point pseudo happy. She's been here about 2 hours.
I've
so-
heard
Susie's
there's
one day
more to
off.
come.
Yeah, she's been here about 2 hours, so we're getting old.
Yes. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm trying to pour yours first, and you keep giving it to Russ. But it's
Well,
okay.
you know.
I know. I'm going to let you do whatever you want to with your beer.
It's the polite thing to do.
I love it. So that's what I'm doing. It's a polite thing to do. We're drinking a Bottle Logic beer from out of California, which is pretty fun. This is one of their West Coast IPAs, which I've not had yet.
No way.
But I have been assured by many people that it is fantastic. So I am reserving my judgment, but holding out hope. It's called Order of Combat, which is quite interesting. And I think it's got to be kind of a D&D reference, because it's got this little, wherever it is. As the dark matter wraith materialized, Eve drew her weapon and decided the order of combat. So,
Combat.
You can say that again.
the combat. I'll leave it that way this time. But that looks like a Space Marine, so maybe it's Warhammer. I don't know, but I like it either way. It's a fun image, metaphor, whatever.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
But I'm very excited to try this because I think Bottle Logic usually makes really good beer, but
They make some terrific sort of specialty high.
high grav beers.
Yes,
I think that's
yes,
probably what
yes.
they're most known for. But it's pretty hard. I mean, like even Munkel is brewing hoppy beers these days, and Munkel started as basically a Belgian brewery only. But that's it. Even some Belgian breweries are doing hoppy beers now. So here we go. Oh, right. Almost forgot.
Text Miss Lily. What I will say off the bat is I'm getting so much pine,
Pine.
Wow. Lots.
big
Pine.
pine
Yeah.
out of this.
But that's what I'm looking for out of my West Coast IPAs. They better have some pine.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
And people go, "Oh, I'm chewing on pine needles." But yes, it's West Coast IPA. If it doesn't have pine needles, it's not West Coast. Just get out of here.
So that's the biggest characteristic of a West.
So the West Coast IPAs are predominantly they're grapefruit and pine. Those two things put together in some ratio. But if it doesn't have any pine, it's not a West Coast. It's just not.
Right.
And we've really defined some of these styles, like American Pale Ale. American Pale Ale tastes like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. If you're calling it American Pale Ale and it's hazy, you're doing it wrong. Stop doing that. Here's where I get off on my hazy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Kick, wagon, soapbox.
Here we go.
Man, that is
Mislabeling.
funky.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
However,
That smells like magic to me. Go, Russ.
as reluctant as I am to praise a funky beer, the taste
Yeah.
works.
It's funky. It's
The
forced.
flavor works.
This is a beer when some years ago when I was working with Pierre at Growler Station, we had a beer come through and I walked in. He was like, "John, come taste this beer." Okay. So I come over, I taste the beer. I'm like, "Oh, it's a super fresh IPA. I can smell it. It's funky and it's dirty and it's earthy." And I said, "It smells like a medicine bottle," which is much what I get out of this too. There's vitamin E.
Vitamin. That's it.
But it's that, but it is. He goes, "Thank God." He goes, I get that now. I can start describing it like that because all I could think of before was gym socks." And this has that.
Which I use with some regularity.
Yes.
Describing these but I would. That's not the
This
way I would
has
describe
this has some of that, but it has more of that forest floor, like what you put on your garden, mulch, like mulchy.
Right. Or compost.
Compost, yeah.
It's really interesting because like I think of funky wine, and this is not to me like anything like a funky. This is
Not the same funk.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, keep doing. I haven't even tasted it yet. Keep talking. Don't let me stop you.
Well, it's like for sure the pininess of it. It's not,
Yeah.
I don't associate. It's not as hoppy as what I think of as a hoppy IPA.
Yeah, it gets real piney as it lingers with me just over those first few seconds. It's making my mouth water.
You get a little grapefruit on it because
Yeah.
there's just a little
bit right there.
of that.
A little bit right there.
A little bit of that.
Kind of like grapefruit peel, like a pithy kind
Yeah.
of grapefruit,
Yeah.
which again is something that I love in a good West Coast. Man, that is fun. Oh, that is really good.
And as somebody who is not a fan of West Coast IPAs, I have to say I would order this.
So
I would actually order this.
I'm glad to hear that. I had high hopes for this, and it's meeting them. How many of you have spread pine straw, like out of bales when you're covering like a shrub bed, or have either of you ever spread pine straw?
I grew up in a town called Pinehurst. So
Well,
I've been around
This-
a lot of
I've spread a lot of stuff, but not that.
This reminds me, the aroma and the way it's lingering with me reminds me of spreading pine straw.
Right.
Just that kind of almost pitchy sap, but you don't get it on your fingers when you're spreading pine straw, but you could smell it.
Right.
And that's what's lingering with me here.
Well, I like on the can that it says it pairs well with pork vindaloo.
I love
'cause
that, yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
it really would.
It would.
Yeah.
It's so good. I noticed that when I meant to bring it right up. Maybe my favorite thing that I do in the world of beer is pairing beer with food.
Yeah.
And man, this would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that aroma is
That is really a
intoxicating.
Yes.
this is a standout.
Oh
of
my
beer.
goodness. Yeah, I would order this again.
Absolutely.
It's really hard for me
That's
to
what
find
I
a
would
beer
say.
that I want. I gotta have two.
I would order this. I would sit down at the bar and actually order it.
One of the highest compliments I used to pay a beer when people would like come to my shop and they'd be like, "Here, taste this beer and see if you want to order it." Be like, "Oh, I would order that beer in a bar."
Right.
Yeah.
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 Right.
As in contrast to that tastes like a homebrew.
You have your first one, and then you have it with pork vindaloo.
Yeah.
It's like, what a
Right.
great evening.
Bang! All right,
So-
before this thing starts yelling at us.
Anything else?
No,
All right. We've
he's
covered it.
not the greatest color man in the country for nothing.
So damn lucky. See you next time.